Hey guys, this is Rajiv Talreja here, author of the international bestseller book Lead or Bleed. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the 3 mistakes to avoid as an entrepreneur. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because I'm working with thousands of entrepreneurs to help them build a business which is growing without them. And I see that the ones who are not successful are falling into these 3 traps or 3 mistakes that I'm going to be sharing with you. So get your pen and paper ready. Make sure you make a lot of notes because we're going to get a lot of nuggets that will add a lot of value to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to be of help. So are we ready to get started? Yes? Thank you. So here's the first mistake I see most entrepreneurs making. The first mistake most entrepreneurs make is around the aspect of building a team. Okay? And let me tell you what is the mistake when it comes to building a team. Here's the first mistake. Reluctance in hiring. Okay, most entrepreneurs, small and medium business owners, are reluctant when it comes to hiring. They look at hiring as a cost. They look at it as, oh my god, I'm not making enough money myself. How do I pay salaries? Why should I take the obligation of hiring people and paying salaries? Now the reason I call this a mistake is because you're not making money, you're not making enough money, is because you are spending a lot of your time in doing things that are not generating money. And if you want to focus your time and energy on doing things that will generate the money, you need a team that can handle these non-money generating tasks. So I always say this to entrepreneurs, that building a team is an investment, it's not a cost. Okay, and if you are carrying the notion that it's a cost, it only means that you haven't understood what does it take to build a successful, scalable business. So under the aspect, the mistakes of building a team, the first element is the reluctance of hiring. There's another mistake that I see entrepreneurs making under the aspect of hiring itself, which is when they hire fast and they fire slow. Now, what do I mean by that? Most entrepreneurs firstly find it difficult to hire because they don't have the right recruitment strategy or the right recruitment channel to get the right talent into their organization. So what they do is anybody who walks through their doors, they just hire them, thinking that, okay, I will hire this person and then we'll figure a way out and train this person. But you can't do that. You can't hire incompetent people. Incompetent people are a bigger liability. It's better not to have people on your team than to have incompetent people because they suck your time, energy, and focus. Okay, so do not fall into this trap of hiring fast and hiring anybody who walks through the doors and then firing slowly. Now, what do I mean by firing slowly? Firing is a decision, and a lot of entrepreneurs feel guilty. They feel like, okay, should I let this person go? It's okay. Their livelihood is dependent on me. That's a noble thought. But if the person's not right fitment, you're doing damage to your own business. And I always ask entrepreneurs these questions. Are you a business or are you an orphanage or a hostel? Let's be clear about that. Okay. With all due respect, you want to make a difference to people, but you can't make a difference to people at your own cost. It has to be a win-win equation. So do not make this mistake of hiring fast and firing slow. And here's the third and final mistake when it comes to building a team. I see a lot of entrepreneurs hiring people and they think that after hiring, their job is done. Okay, let me tell you, if you think your job is done with hiring, you've got it wrong. Your job begins the moment you hire. You have an important role of teaching, training, mentoring, and coaching this person so that this person can replace you. Okay, people always ask me, where do I get ready-made talent from? Do you want to know the answer? Well, there is no place where you get ready-made talent. You've got to find people who have the basic competencies and knowledge for your business, and then once you hire them, make sure that you're training, coaching, mentoring them. Your job starts after hiring. Your job does not end at hiring. Okay, so these are 3 mistakes when it comes to just the first big mistake of not building a team. Okay, first one, being reluctant for hiring. Second one, hiring fast and firing slow. Third one, after hiring, not training. If you're making these mistakes when it comes to building a team, then you're running yourself into a bigger trap. Does that make sense? Yes. So the first mistake is to not build a team. Here's the second mistake. The second mistake I see most entrepreneurs, small and medium business owners make is not marketing. Okay. Now, think about it. I meet so many business owners on a day-to-day basis, and they smile and tell me this when I ask them, how do you generate your business? And then say, oh, we generate our business through word of mouth. Word of mouth? Are you serious? You know what word of mouth is? That is karma marketing. That's like you are relying upon your karma that somebody somewhere should have a need for your product, and someone else needs to tell them about you, that you provide this product or service. That's your karma marketing. Okay, that only means that your goals, your financial goals of your business are not in your control, because it's dependent on the fact that some word of mouth marketing needs to happen for a customer to walk in and inquire. If word of mouth marketing is all you're relying upon, then you're very reactive, and by being reactive you can never achieve a business goal. So the first thing I'm going to request you to do is get out of this trap of relying upon just word of mouth marketing, because it's only reactive. It has no control. You have no control on your business goals if you're going by word of mouth marketing. Because think about it, how can you determine that you will achieve that financial goal you've kept for yourself? How can you determine that you'll close X number of sales to achieve that financial goal without having the required number of leads, interested customers? Without having the required number of interested customers, okay, you have no control on saying that this is the goal we are going to achieve. So word of mouth marketing is a trap. And there's a bigger trap on why people fall into this trap of word of mouth marketing. The truth is, most small, medium business owners and entrepreneurs do not know what is marketing or what to do to market your business to generate leads of interested customers. Okay, so the second big mistake people make, entrepreneurs make, when it comes to this aspect of marketing is that they don't gain knowledge. You need knowledge. I see a lot of entrepreneurs being so unaware that they don't even realize that there is a lack of knowledge in that area for them, and they need to learn something. Okay, they're sitting reactively waiting for business to happen to them. Okay, so the big mistake that they make is not being open to learning, not investing in education. Okay, so here are two mistakes I've shared with you so far. One, the mistake to do with not building a team, and the mistakes of not building a team, being reluctant in hiring, not hiring fast and firing slow, and not training your people. The second big mistake I shared with you, which I see as most common for that entrepreneurs make, is not marketing and relying upon word of mouth, being reactive, and not investing in learning what is marketing. What can I do for my business to market it? Yes, everybody talks about digital marketing, you hear about it, but you got to understand, learn it. And there are not just digital marketing, there are so many different forms of marketing which are relevant for your business, which you've got to learn and invest in learning. Okay, there are at least 14 different methods to marketing. Digital marketing is just one of them. Okay, so learn the different methods of marketing. Here's the third mistake and the final one, okay, which I see most often. Most small business owners and entrepreneurs are operationally involved in their business. What do I mean by that? If you're an architect and if you are the person creating the architecture of a building, okay, then you're stuck. Now, some of you may be raising your eyebrows and saying, what the hell is he saying? How is that possible? I'm an architect. I love doing architecture. Fair enough. You love it. That's your competence. That's your capability. That's your passion. But if you're stuck to the operational side of the business, then you're never going to grow the business. You truly want to build a scalable business. As an entrepreneur, you got to be on the business side of the business, which is the marketing side, which is the sales side, which is the team building side, which is the setting up of system side of the business. In any business, if no matter how much you love the operation side, if you're not on the business side of the business, you are in a trap of self-employment. Okay, and here's what I can tell about businesses where the entrepreneur is very operational. They dry out soon. They don't make enough money. They bag a project, the entrepreneur is excited, gets hands-on, starts servicing the client, doing the operational work, hands-on, feels excited, okay, I'm doing what my passion is. But then their sales pipeline is dry. They're not building a second line team to replace themselves, and they're stuck in the cycle forever. Okay, so if you truly want to build a successful business, then you got to avoid this mistake of getting involved in the operational side of the business and getting excited by the operational side of the business. You as an entrepreneur got to be on the business side of the business. You set up the marketing systems, you set up the sales systems, you set up the team, you set up the entire process of reviewing and tracking mechanisms for your business. You set that up. After that, if you want to engage in the operational side out of passion and love for what you do, fair enough, granted. But if you're just stuck in the operational side, then two things I can tell you. One, you're going to run dry. Okay, your revenue flow is not going to be consistent, your income is not going to be consistent, you're going to have highs and lows, and you're never going to create true wealth. You're never ever going to create true wealth by being on the operational side of the business. How many of you think this makes sense? Yes. So I'm urging you, get out of the operational side of the business. Don't get happy by just servicing clients. Remember, there's a bigger responsibility you have, which is to build the team, build the systems, build the strategies. Servicing client is operational. You get rewarded for that one client, but then you dry out. Okay. And the classic mindset that leads to people feeling happy about being on the operational side of the business is because they are playing a game for survival. This is another big mistake. Most entrepreneurs are playing the game for survival, month to month, meeting expenses and taking some money back home for managing the lifestyle. Okay, but that's not the game of business. You did not join or start a business to just survive. You started a business to grow, to experience abundance. And that can only happen when you're on the business side of the business, not on the operational side of the business. The operational side of the business is a trap. It seduces you and you think, wow, I'm a great entrepreneur, but you're stuck. You see highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows. And that's not the journey of building a business. That's the trap of self-employment. So with that, I'm going to close this video. Let's just quickly review the three big mistakes and then the smaller mistakes in those three big mistakes. The first big mistake is around building a team, where we spoke about reluctance of hiring, not hiring fast and firing slow, and not training people once you hire them. The second big mistake was not marketing. Okay, and the smaller mistakes there are enjoying word of mouth marketing, which is reactive, and making sure that your business goal is not in your control. Okay, so get out of the trap of reactive marketing and take charge of your business goal. And for that, you got to learn marketing. Invest in education where you learn marketing. And the third big trap was around getting seduced by operations and not being on the business side of the business. So the key is to be on the business side of the business and build teams, build strategies, build systems, and not get seduced in just servicing clients, because then you will go through the high and low journey. I hope this video added value to you. I'm on a mission to make sure that every entrepreneur in India learns how to build a business which can grow without them. I know for a fact what a massive difference it can make to their lives, to their team members, to their families, and to our wonderful nation. India is a land of entrepreneurs. We've always traditionally been a land of entrepreneurs. And I'm on this mission to make sure that we go back to our rich heritage of being an entrepreneurial country. And for encouraging more people to be entrepreneurs, we need to produce more successful entrepreneurs. So that is the mission that I'm on. And join me on that mission. You need any support, feel free to reach out. This is Rajiv Talreja signing off, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much.